Ada from Angelica Awakening. Welcome. So I thought I'd come in today and do our lovely video connecting to the elihum Orion and Lady Angelica, which is the twin ray of mighty Orion. So we're going to be talking about one of the mighty seven mighty elihum today. So what I'd like us to do first is just connect with our hearts, because this is all about love today. This is very exciting. It's a very special video. It's a day before my birthday, so it's close to my heart, and it's just honoring where I'm at in my space in my life. So it's a beautiful gift from me to you, and vice versa from the angels and spirit to you. So I'll just ask you to place your hands in your heart, and we'll just invite in these beautiful angels. So we now call in beautiful elihum Orion, mighty Orion, and his twin ray Angelica, the keepers of the pink ray or cosmic love. So we open our hearts today and welcome in this energy to flow to all of us here on earth at this moment, at this time. So we now call them in to surround us throughout this video and for the rest of our lives, to attune us to their energy so that they may guide us, direct us on this path called life. So we welcome them in our hearts today, and we just want to say thank you for being here, mighty elihum. What a gift and what an honor. So I hope that you felt that energy. So I just wanted to introduce you to the angels. So this is a picture I drew of these two. So it's a beautiful picture depicting mighty Orion and Lady Angelica. So obviously you can see the star, the love, the pink ray. So just feel the energy of that picture. So you'll get to meet them later. So I'll just put this back. All right, so what we're going to do now, they wanted me to start with the meditation. So the meditation is going to help us to connect with these beautiful angelic beings. So all I would like you to do is get comfortable, have some water by you just in case. So I'm just going to find the beautiful angelic music that we're going to meditate to. So I'm just going on YouTube. And you know what? There's beautiful music on YouTube if you want to get your energy and raise its vibration. There's beautiful energy on YouTube. So sometimes I just feel like I want to be around the angels, and music is a really important way to connect with the mighty elihum. They work with light and music. So what they're saying is, whenever you connect with them, call them in, but invite them in with music and light and just color. So what I'm going to do now is ask you to close your eyes. And we're now going to get into this beautiful space of inviting in these beautiful elihum to just allow you to feel their energy today, because it's all about gentleness, it's all about love. So we're now just going to move through what meditation is about and how you can connect with the elihum. This is why they want us to do the meditation this morning. It's Friday morning. They want us to just tune into this energy and allow them to come in, and then you get a feel for them as well. You don't necessarily have to hear them or see them. It's just everybody has their own way with communicating with angels as well. So what I'll ask you to do is just close your eyes, just relax your arms or hands on your legs, wherever it's comfortable. And we're just going to play some music, and I'm going to guide you through a meditation to meet these beautiful elihum. So if I can just ask you to please close your eyes. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your deep breath, out through your mouth. Just taking on the count of 3, so taking an in breath, counting to 3, and then blowing out on 3. So do this 2 more times. So once you've done these 3 breaths, just place your hands on your heart. Our purpose now is to connect with the beautiful energy of mighty Orion and beautiful Angelica, to connect us with cosmic love. Thank you, and so it is. So the angels are asking you to picture a beautiful golden doorway in front of you, and this doorway is going to take you up to the spheres of the angels. And they now ask you to open your heart and to invite them in. And they ask you to move to this door and open up this door. And there in front of you is a beautiful guardian angel, animal spirit, or a loved one waiting for you to take you up to the spheres of light of the mighty elihum. So you see this beautiful guide hold your hand, and now they grow wings, and you grow a pair of wings, and you feel yourself rising higher and higher above the clouds until you look upon earth, and you see there on earth the green and the blue, and you just give thanks for this vision of earth and all its glory and beautiful light and energy of Mother Gaia. So you now feel yourself going higher and higher to the stars. And then you see a beautiful rainbow corridor in front of you, and this corridor takes you to a different sphere. So now your guide walks with you, and each step you take, you just become lighter and lighter, leaving everything behind you, just becoming clear in the mind, clear in the heart, and just feeling at ease with the process. Angel Michael to be with us, to just show us the way, help us to feel safe and secure in this process. And we call in our guides and angels to be with us as well. So as we move up through a stairway of light now, we enter a hallway, and there is a magical door at the end. And this doorway holds the energy of the angels. And as you feel this doorway, you come to it, and you feel the number 7 in front of it. And this doorway takes you particularly to the 7 mighty elihum. So this doorway now welcomes you in, the children of the light. As you open the door, you feel this immense love fill your heart. You just feel all the guides and angels surrounding you, bringing you in and bringing you up through a tube of light, higher and higher, where there are stars. And there in the center is a beautiful tree of creation, or the cosmic mother. And see a beautiful tree of light, and feel this tree, and remembering this tree is a part of us. It is our unity consciousness. So now in front of this tree, you land gently, and there above you, you see beautiful 7 beings of light, all in their own colors: pink, green, yellow, gold, luminous light and music. And they welcome you. Dear children, welcome to our sphere of light. What an honor and a privilege it is for us to welcome you here now. Gather your thoughts. Allow us to permeate all levels of your being with our cosmic love. And as the elihum speak, you feel this vibrate to the core of your truth, the core of your heart, remembering that we are all one. So now welcome in the 7 mighty elihum, and in particular, mighty Orion moves forth in his pink ray, and mighty Angelica, the twin ray. They invite you to step forward near the tree of creation. And as you step onto a step, you feel this love and connectedness you've never felt before. Open your heart now, dear child. Feel this truth and this light. And just breathe in this pink ray that mighty Orion and beautiful Angelica surround you in. As they move down in this sphere of light, they come to your level, and they surround you and place both their hands on your heart. And they infuse this beautiful sparkling pink light, the beautifulest pink you could ever imagine. And just feel your heart now opening up to this beautiful love, cosmic love that you have never felt before, reminding you that we are all one. As you feel their love, they offer a beautiful flower to you. And with this flower they place in your heart, this is their connection to you. This is your reminder that you are a beautiful child of the Creator and you are deeply cherished and dearly loved. They say now open your hands to the gift of abundance, the gift of joy, the gift of oneness, the gift of beingness. Knowing in your truth that you are a divine spark of light and you are at this time to share whatever gifts you have, no matter what, and bring it into this world. Know you are worthy of love. Know that you are innocent of all. Know that you are not judged. Know that you are loved unconditionally with cosmic divine love. So now as you breathe, you remember this truth. We now hold this sacred space for you. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to just sit with them, and then I will ring a bell for you to know that we are nearly done. As you hear this bell, it infuses this love into your cells, into your mind, into your heart. It permeates all levels of your being on mind, body, and spirit. So as you give thanks and homage to these beautiful elihum, you now give thanks, you bow in their reverence, and you say thank you for your gifts of love and the reminder that we are all cherished and that we are all a unique spark. So as we step back, our guide and teacher, or whoever you came with, comes to collect you. They take you through this hallway of light back to the beginning of that rainbow corridor. And as you turn around, this door is shut, but know that you can return to this through meditation and prayer. You can even call in the mighty elihum to surround you no matter what time of the day or night it is, because they are there to serve you on a path of light, to serve all the collective consciousness of all the cosmos. Know their work is never done. So as you move down to planet Earth, you look upon our beautiful, cherished Mother Gaia, and we now send this unconditional cosmic love to all our brothers and sisters on Earth right now who need it. So we now send it to each and everybody's I am presence or higher selves to use it in whichever way they require. We also send love to all the animals, the trees, the insects, just every being, living, sentient being on this planet, as well as now sending this love to our cosmic brother and sisters, saying thank you for their assistance at this time. So as you move closer to Earth, you feel yourself becoming a bit heavier and heavier, moving into the consciousness of humanity, moving into your room and moving into your body. So they now ask you to come back into your body, place your hands on your knees, and just call yourself back. I'm now 100% grounded. Here now I am. And just open your eyes when you're ready and have a drink of water. Wow, I hope you enjoyed that. So that's just an introduction to their energy. They really wanted you to feel the love today because that's what it's all about. Love is not something you can experience through words. It's something that has to be felt with the heart. That is what Mighty Orion is saying. and Mighty Angelica can only be understood by the heart as well. So I hope you enjoyed that meditation. So we're going to pick some cards to see what direction they'd like us to go in. And I'll just go with the flow because this is what it's all about. It's tuning into the portal of your heart. So whenever you connect with angels too, the easiest way to do it is through your heart. And why they say that is because the highest vibration on this planet is love. It is the highest frequency. Love, and then joy sprouts from that, happiness. So I'll just show you this picture. So this is just a picture I think I've shown before. The light's a bit bright, isn't it? There. So this is what it's about, the heart consciousness, the collective consciousness. And it says the cosmic heart and the cosmic Christ. Don't get confused with Christ. Yes, he existed, but the cosmic Christ is an energy called the Christ consciousness, and it is one of the purest, highest vibration of light. And it works within the energy of Christ, and it's to do with love, unconditional love, compassion, all of those beautiful qualities that Christ did bring. But it's a higher aspect of the being, you know, as Christ. So when you look at this picture, it's got him with his heart open, and it's got this Australian Uluru, the beautiful sacred space in Australia, and it's just saying to us that we're connected, so as above, so below. Right, so we'll get into the messages. Welcome on this beautiful Friday morning. It's such a beautiful time. We're going to start with nature, because nature is a divine expression of love, cosmic love. So everything on this planet is has a divine blueprint from the great Elohim. So the elihum are the cosmic creators. They are the ones from the beginning of time. They created us through sound, music, and light. So they are the ones that created us through the energy of whatever you believe in. And so they are saying to me that to explain to all of us that we have all been created. We're not a mistake. We've been created specifically with all of us in mind. So each of us have our own unique divine spark with a purpose. So that's really nice to know that we weren't just an accident or something that was out of default. It's nice to know that we have a purpose. All of us have a collective purpose, and the purpose is to love and to be loved. That is one all humans on this planet need to master, that consciousness. And that is why we are going through the shift of energy between 3D and above, because to love in the one consciousness in which we call it, you have to go above a certain level of vibration. And you can't, 3D is more about, it is what we had to do in the past, but we're rising to 4, 5, and 6. And all it is a level of understanding. So the higher up you go, the more love you embody love. That's essentially the truth. So you embody the frequency of love, and it becomes to the point where it becomes one consciousness, one unity, one love. And it's not something that's talked about. It's something that's expressed through what you do, what you say, how you come across, the energy you carry. So this is why Mighty Orion wanted to come today and speak to us about one consciousness, one love, cosmic love. It is all the same. It comes back to love. So let's see what Mother Nature has to say in regards to cosmic love, or the messages from Mighty Orion. So the first message we have, I don't know if you can see that. So we've got a beautiful lady on a seahorse. Be your best self always. Be your best self always. So with this, it is just saying live from the heart. Do the best you can. The cosmic beings do not expect us to be perfect. Cosmic love means accepting yourself exactly as you are, and I've talked about this in previous videos. When the angels look down on us from their vantage point, they see us as whole, entire beings with no flaws. They see us as music and light. They don't see the ego. They know the ego is the expression in which we come into this world and work our magic so that we're able to experience life on a 5D level, on this human plane. And Earth is a fun plane to be in, to express love, to feel love. And what it's saying is just do the best you can. That is what the angels are saying. Be your best self always. If you strive to be the best you can always, then there is nothing more or less you need to do. And love is about the freedom of thyself. So allowing yourself to be as you need to be, not judging yourself. And the easiest way to do this is to just step back. And if you have a loved one, a best friend who you can go to and speak to, great. But if you don't have that, what you need to do is after you've gone through a situation where you feel like you could have done better, you stand back from that situation and think, if I was my own best friend, or if I was a cherished love child or a member of light, what would I say to them? Would I be saying words like, you didn't do well enough, you should have done better? Or would I be saying, you know what, it's okay, you only did the best you could with the awareness or consciousness that you had? And so now that you know, it is now your choice to make those changes for yourself. That is where truth grow happens, in true expansion of the heart. Because it's not about judging yourself, it's about the acceptance of, okay, I did something maybe in the eyes of other people or myself. I did this, or I said this, or I didn't do this. What they're saying is, with love, love is about accepting yourself unconditionally as you love your child, your grandchildren. You do it without conditions. We are taught as human growing up that we have to be conditioned to love. Love is unconditional. It is, and what this means on a higher perspective, it's not saying it condones people's actions and you've got to love them regardless. What it's saying is, if you take the judgment out of it, it makes it easier to love people. So, saying for a situation, if someone around you is doing something and you're really annoyed and frustrated, just if you can't speak your truth, go away and do a meditation with that higher self of that person and say, I don't like what you're doing to me, but I still love you anyway. And I know you're not coming from a level of consciousness where you understand. If you can speak to them, try and speak to them from a space of love. Because what the angels are saying is, it's really important to sometimes bring people to that awareness that they're not coming from a space of love. Sometimes yourself, you don't know you're doing it. Sometimes you are in such a state that you can't see how you're treating somebody, and someone has to mirror that back to you, not in a nasty way, in a way that's fair. So if you're speaking your truth to somebody, saying, hey, I don't particularly like your behavior, that is still coming from a place of love. It's called, well, they call it tough love in human terms, but it's coming from a space where you're fearless, that you speak your truth, you know your truth, and you stand in your power. That is what cosmic love is about. Cosmic love is saying, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying to you, what you are saying to me or doing to me is not okay. And that's almost like you're respecting yourself and having love for yourself and love for the other person, because you know that otherwise A, B, or C, you can see the good in them. You can see the love in them. You know that they might be upset or angry, but what the message is, if you can't speak your truth at the time, take the time to contemplate what you could say to that person when the person is calmed down for whatever the situation, and speak your truth, because otherwise they're so subconscious. Sometimes, too, there are people in your life, and we know who they are, that aren't able to actually hear the message, or they're not ready to hear the message. It is not your job to take on their energy. It is your job to stand your ground and not allow things to keep on going the way they are. So you can only change you. You can't change another person. You can only speak your truth. And once you've spoken your truth, make peace with that, because there's also, Mother Mary's just saying to me, I'll just show her. That's Mary. Mother Mary is saying that love and peace. So she is saying, let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Choose peace. So when we're in a space of love, it also means that we've got to choose which battles to fight in regards to standing our ground. So there are some things you're not always going to be right. You're not always going to win. Sometimes it's more about creating peace and harmony within your relationship, whatever that relationship may be. Being conscious, being aware, being present and in the moment. Because coming from a fear-based place is where you start to get angry at somebody. It's when you start to get anxious. It's where you start to swear. It's whatever the energy is. And that's okay. It has to come out. But you need to be mindful and aware that you need to take responsibility for you, because the way you treat others is what you're going to get back as well. So be kind, be mindful, choose peace. Sometimes, even if you know something that another person is doing is not right for them, sometimes keeping quiet is the best thing for them, because it allows them to learn their own lessons. Obviously, if it's detrimental to their health and well-being, of course you're going to say something. But Mother Mary is saying people have their own guidance system, their own angels, their own teachers of light. Their angels will look after them. I know this is kind of hard to swallow, but sometimes if you're having a tough time with people, what love is about is loving that person unconditionally, but not accepting what they're doing. But it's also saying to them it's not okay how you're treating yourself or treating others. And I'm not going to stand for it anymore. Make a stand if you can, safely. So the angels are saying call them in any situation to help you to see what you can do from a space of love. And sometimes coming from love is the hardest space to be, because it means sometimes you need to not say anything, because love is about seeing the potential in them, but not allowing them to be so self-destructive that it influences you. So the message from Mother Mary and the Great Cosmic Heart is, on this earth, it is tough. It really can be tough. And right now, we are needing more love than ever, because there's so much animosity on the earth, anger, irritation, that it's almost like the scales need to be tipped a bit more in regards to love. And we are winning. The light is winning, but we need to keep going at it. We need to keep focusing on love. And what she's saying is let go. Mother Mary is saying let go. And that can sometimes be the biggest thing you can do for people. All right, next message. Contemplation. Contemplation. Being mindful of what your next step is. So love is also, if you're wanting to move in a different direction in your life path, or you're wanting to make some choices, what Spirit is saying is take the time to listen to your heart, because this is where your truth will come in. I've been tested lately with this. I've been asked to stand back and be patient and allow life to unfold as it needs to. This is love working in its finest hour. What does contemplation mean to you? Do you need to sit back and contemplate something? Our awareness also too, our awareness is shifting. Things are changing. Time is speeding up. So what they're saying is sometimes we need to take a breath. We need to sit still and we need to contemplate, because sometimes stepping back is the best thing you can do before taking action, because inspired action comes from love, and inspired action takes time sometimes. You really got to sit with this energy, and then when you get inspired action, it means you know what you need to do without question. Oh, lovely cards. Right, next message. One final message. Right. Next message from the angels. I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit hard to see. Maintain your childlike spirit. So this is saying, remember that we are children. We are essentially children on this earth plane, learning to walk our path through school. This whole entire planet is a school. And we are all children. No one is better than the other. Everyone is at different ages, different developmental stages. Remembering this will help us to be kind to one another, because really kindness is what is needed right now for our animals, for our children. Just remembering that we are all innocent as well, that no one or no thing has the right to judge another. That happens when you finish your life, you go into a different realm, and judgment comes from you're looking back on your life and actually seeing that the wrong that you did to others, and that's through karma, that's through other things. So And also too, instantaneous karma. So when you're here and you do things, so you don't do very nice things or you do beautiful things, it shows you through the law of attraction. So you're constantly getting feedback from the universe about what you are doing, if you're on the right track or you need to maneuver somewhere. Remember to maintain your childlike spirit. As adults, we grow up, we tend to get far too serious, and the messages this year is to just live from your heart space the best you can, and try and include some joy in it. Try and include some play in it. Um, just spend time having fun, doing things that you enjoy. That's really what it's about this year. And love, inspired action comes from joy. And what the angels are saying, or the mighty elihum are saying, they only want us to see us happy. They really want us as a collective consciousness to raise our game, raise our vibration. It's our choice, but you can do it and have fun at the same time, because the lighter you are in your heart, the easier it is to bring more joy to the planet. All right. Let's get some animals. So I've got these cards from Diana Cooper. So we'll see what the animals have to say through about cosmic love. Oh, I love the angels, love them. Okay, the first word we've got is guinea pig. Guinea pig. So the thing that's standing out for me is that beautiful portal of light coming from its heart. So the guinea pig is saying, do your part to illuminate the universe. Do your part to share your light with the world. What can you offer to the world? What unique thing have you brought in that you're good at? And it always comes from a place of passion. What are you passionate about? The guinea pig is reminding you to believe in yourself as well, because belief in self is saying that, you know what, I accept myself exactly as I am and I'm good at what I do. I know what I'm doing is the right thing to do for me and everybody else. And whatever makes you happy, that's what you got to follow. Follow the joy of your heart. That's a nice message. Thank you, guinea pig. So the next animal we've got coming out, okay, is the wolf. So be independent but work together. So stand in your power, but also work with others in collaboration, because we're not here to work alone. You can only accomplish a project with the assistance of others, because we have got this one consciousness I keep talking about. Mighty Orion is talking about the universe, the collective, the galactics, whatever you want to believe in. They all work from a level of one consciousness. So it means everything that you do is in honor of love, for the oneness of love. It goes back to that central knowing, because we were created with this knowing. We have forgotten it through our path, but we're almost coming full circle back to this truth, that we are that truth that everyone else is. We are the ascended masters. We are a part of the archangels. We're not anything less than them. We're the same as them. So that's the message. Oh, one message. Last message. The elephant, the wise old sage. So open yourself to true abundance. So I'll just show this, the beautiful elephant. So the elephant is saying to me as well, that remembering that we hold all the tools, because remember, elephants are very intelligent. So we've been given everything we need in this lifetime to accomplish whatever we desire. So we also got to share this gift with others. So it's about working as a family, a community. And we've seen this around the world, different communities working together accomplish a lot faster than trying to work on your own. It does take a village to raise a child. It takes a village to keep everybody alive. Working collectively, that is the only way out of this whole mess that we see as a mess or a mistake. But the angels are saying everything is perfect as it needs to be, because you know what? Out of the shadows comes the light. People need to hit rock bottom, and we've seen it multiple times. They're saying that consciousness works and grows faster through this level of darkness. And it doesn't mean that we're in a dark period, we can't come out of it. It just means we're letting go of subconscious beliefs and thoughts. And the elephant is saying it is time for us to work as a community, to do it together, to come with like-minded people. Call in your soul tribe, call in the angels to draw you to the people that you need to be around right now. Right, I'll just get these messages. I feel like there's one more message from them and then we'll go on. Right, final message. The rat. So from what I'm first getting, the message of the rat is rats are resourceful. They get all their stuff together before winter. They go underground. They work as a family unit. They work together to raise their kids. It says, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. So the other message is, be true to your knowing. Don't let other people convince you otherwise. You are the best judge of what's right for you. And that's coming from a space of love. Love is not just about airy fairy stuff. It is about being real with yourself. It is about standing in your power. It is about owning your sovereignty. The rat is also saying that we are resourceful people. We can get through this through, same message again, working collectively like the oceans, how water works together and flows together and moves through the streams, the oceans, the rainforest. You know how rain morphs and transition and changes? It evaporates, it comes through the clouds, it rains, it nourishes. Like that whole process is called collective consciousness. So he's giving me the example of rain, water, looking at water as a body of water, which could also sum up the body of humanity. And he's just saying that we have the resources to work like the water, to go through the different elements and bring us back to wholeness through our collective working together, because everybody knows how to do things slightly different. And that's what makes us unique, because as a puzzle, we hold all different components to that puzzle. So water, even though water is one stream, one consciousness of light, they all have their own individual molecules, and without one of them, it would not work. So we all have to be doing this together at the same time, vibrating the same vibration. So the analogy of water is showing us that as a body, collective consciousness of water, we all need to be vibrating at the same consciousness for it to flow easier, for it to move around obstacles. So it's that unity consciousness. And I think it's a great example of using water as an example of showing what unity consciousness is about. So really contemplate that and digest that, they're saying. Right. What other messages of cosmic love? So we're going to pick the fairies. Why the fairies? Because childlike sense of energy and magic. So magic is what we're all about. We are created through the energy of magic, inspiration, love. Love is magic. So what messages do the fairies have for us in regards to cosmic love? First message. Right, so this is called divination. So all of us have the power to do this, a sacred ceremony for ourselves. So it says here, embrace your powers of divination, which are the especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Okay, so what this is saying is we hold the power. So if you're finding you want a bit more inspiration, guidance, and clarity, set yourself an altar for yourself. Set up something like for me in the background, if you can, if you have the space. Create an altar, or even just light a candle with some flowers from outside. Call in the elements of the fairies, the elementals, whoever you want to work with, and just start asking the questions. Ask for inspiration and guidance from a place of love and for the highest good. We are really powerful. See that fire in the background? We're going through a period of transformation. So there's a fire there. As humanity, we are burning the old, and it's just allowing us to be clear. So see the light coming down on this lady. We're just getting a lot of clarity and a lot of downloads as well. So what it's saying is just make time and space for yourself. Two more messages. Okay, journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned, but either way, make sure you're ready. When the time comes, pack your passport. So, the journey called life. We are all going to have unexpected changes this year. This is just how it is. It is like a rerouting of our course. And why this is happening is because our beautiful guardian angels and higher selves want us to be on track. You can never get it wrong, but they're rerouting us so that we're able to have a life which is bringing in more joy or whatever it is that you want to manifest. And the message here is the journey is going back to the heart. So this year you're going to find things are going to realign for you to bring you back to a space of love. And all lessons go to love and come from a place of love. The message is here too. We hold the reins. So how we go through life is our choice. Whether we travel fast or slow, whether we travel lightly or heavy, that's our choice. It's time for us to prepare for a journey of light, to actually start looking at what we can manifest, not what we can't manifest. One more message. Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for assistance. The angels will never do it for us, but they will guide us and direct us and facilitate our learning. But you got to call them in. That is the law of grace. Right. I'm going to just channel through some messages with particular angels in regards to cosmic love. So we're going to start with Beloved Charity, which is Archangel Shamuel's twin ray. So Akia Charity is saying, ask and you shall receive. Remember that everything is given to you. Maybe in a different way which you expected, but it's always given to you because they love you that much. They want you to be happy. Ask and you shall receive. So the more that you're able to pray for humanity to raise its vibration, the more that they can bring to this earth plane. So prayer and contemplation is really important right now. Working from a space of love, because love comes from a space of stillness. It's the feminine receptive energy. And what Akia Charity is saying is we're moving the dynamics of the earth. The masculine energy is going to level up and the feminine energy is going to move up to being balanced. And the more that we can ask for assistance and call in our cosmic brothers and sisters, the faster this can happen. And she's also saying that you are dearly loved. And she's almost doing an acknowledging you. So if you can see, she's showing that prayer position. She's honoring you. So when you do that prayer position, you are saying that the light in me honors the light in you. So one subject we were going to talk about is twin rays or twin flames, the new terminology or old terminology. So one of the things I wanted to talk about, cosmic love is about unity. So in the cosmic realm, in the galactic realm, male and female are kind of not seen. It almost separates you. And so what they're saying is with twin rays or twin flames, when we first were created, we were created as whole entire beings. I'll just show this. We were created as an entire being, but we were split into two, male and female, to learn. Because the energies of the angels, they work within two different spheres. They work with the male energy is the doing energy and the female energy, which is the receptive knowing energy. So this kind of harmonious balance creates the space of love. So whenever you're in a relationship, a love relationship, a friendship, there's always this balance going on, this constant balance, like the infinity sign. And it's almost like we're working together, not to be codependent on each other, but to be separate energies, but of the same light. So what twin rays are, and I think most people understand, or twin flames, is it is the other half of you from the beginning of time. And Sometimes it's not necessary that there are two twin flames. There can be more than two. There can be four, there can be six. It can be split into even numbers. So, for example, one soul spark or one soul circle of light can be split into four. So, two male, two female. Or if it's six, it will be three male, three female. And that all that is it's to do with harmony and balance. So in the universe, there is a constant flow, like the yin and yang, of balance and the infinity symbol. So twin rays and twin flames, don't think you only have another one. You can have more than one. So if sometimes they don't have to be romantic partners either. Your twin rays or twin flames can actually be a friend. It can actually be a relative. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. So don't close yourself off to thinking twin rays and twin flames belong in one category. That's something the angels wanted to speak about because they hear a lot of things on this planet and they want to tell the truth of how it really is. So, for example, these two here. So, elihum, even the elihum are split into male and female, and they are the closest to the creator. So if you look, that the male and the female look more complete, so they hold the other half of the heart. So this is one consciousness. This is love in its purest form. That's why they call it cosmic. Even though there are two, they're actually whole and they're one. I hope that makes sense. But what they're saying is the energy of the heart is not limited to two beings. In this case, it is because that's how they were created. But humans can have more than two twin flames and twin rays. How you would know that, you do know. You just know, you have a sense for it. It's not a soulmate. A twin ray is a mirror image of you. They are very similar to you, but they hold different aspects. So your twin ray is normally very similar to you, but has a lot of opposition, so a lot of opposites. And when you come together, it can create a storm. So they wanted to debunk that myth that humans have created. Whether you've heard this or not, I'm not sure, but that's what they wanted to share. They wanted to say, yeah, don't limit yourself. And all it is, it's to do with harmony and balance. And that's just the way things are created. They're not going to give a reason behind it because it's on a need to know basis. Right. They thought they would bring that through. So what I'm going to do is a pick a card. So what do you need to know right now in regards to love? So it can be love on any form. So if you can pick messages 1, 2, or 3. So if you can ask your angels, what is it that you need to know right now about love? So just the first number that pops in your head, and then we'll go with it. So message number 1. If you picked message number 1, we're going to pick some self-care cards. So what does your higher self want you to know about love? So pile number 1, first message. Blessings. Count your blessings. A grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity. So message number 1, you have a lot of blessings in your life. Are you seeing them for what they are? And can your heart expand more? Yes. The answer is yes. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. Be grateful. Say thank you to people. Sometimes we get caught up in life. I'm not saying that you don't say thank you enough, but what they're saying is everything in your life is perfect for you right now, whether you see it or not. And things can change as soon as you start focusing on what's working in your life. So, and then one message, I'll read a message for you for pile number 1. So the message is be peace. Love is beyond thoughts, feelings, and emotions. It is a state of being, an expression of all fully experienced by being in each moment. Don't think about being in the moment, just be in each moment. Be the courageous lover being that you are. Step out of the shadow of your past. Allow the matters of what you do in each moment. Make today the best day of your life by deciding your life is yours to live in whatever way is meaningful for you. You brought yourself to this life and you are responsible for the quality of it. No more pulling and pushing what you like or don't like. No more resistance. for the causes suffering and pain. From this moment, you can choose to be peace and in the flow of love, no matter what is going on around you. Today, the life you have truly wanted begins. Be peace. And our final message, I'm going to be picking a goddess card today for you. So moving forward, what can you do to bring more love into your life? Oh, pile number 1. She jumped out. Right. So this is called, if I say it right, Maeve, responsibility. Responsibility. So the message she has for you, pile number 1, to bring more love into your life. Be fair with yourself. Be fair. You show fairness to others, but be fair towards yourself. Give yourself a break. You have responsibilities, but you also have the choice to make time for you. She's also saying that you can bring more love into your life by asking to show you the greater joy of why you're in particular situations. So like, she looks very, very serious. She's almost saying that you need to see it from a different point of view, like call in the light to help you lighten up your load, like ask for help, because you're on a journey of self-discovery and you can't discover yourself if you're so meshed in life itself. So what's happening is there's going to be a separation of you and life, and you need to call in some help for that. You need to ask your guides and angels and your higher self to guide you what steps you need to take in order for you to separate life from yourself, like role of being a mother, role of going to work. Like there needs to be some boundaries and some separateness, because boundaries are healthy. You have to have boundaries. It helps you to respect yourself. So that's the message for pile number 1. Pile number 2. What beautiful messages do we have for you? Right, this card stood out straight away. Rejuvenation. Get a good night's sleep. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and spirit. So the first thing I'm picking up is emotions. I don't know if you've been feeling extra sensitive, but your heart works with emotions, and very deeply so. So what they're saying is you've been going through some calm waters, some stormy waters, some imbalance in the heart. So what it's saying is just be kind to yourself, have a rest. Also look at spending some time in nature just to bring some balance and harmony back into your life. You're almost really tired with life itself, and life's not meant to be about that. So what they're saying is call in to guide you through a process of, you're going through transformation. That's the one thing that's kind of impacting on you, as well as life. And they want you to feel more love for yourself in this time. And so they're calling in Lady Nada for you. So if you can work, please, with Lady Nada. She is one of the ascended masters of the pink grey. So welcome her into your heart, and she will help to awaken a space for you. That's message number 1. Pile number 2. Right, the message for you is not what you expect. Today you may not be able to see or feel the wonderment of you. A limited belief or pattern you hold within you is covering up the truth of you. Someone or something will enter your life and reflect back to you the wonderment of the truth of you. It may be disguised as something you don't like, for we are well trained in noticing what irks us, but know that at the heart of experience is love. So let all come to you. You are safe. Don't resist anything, and use your free choice and will to focus on what makes you feel good. You are on your way to feeling the marvelous wonderment of love. Right, that's a nice message. Goddess number 2, Artemis. Ooh, some strong female energy. So, selfhood, determination, courage. You are on the mark. You're going in the right direction. They want you to know to trust in the process. You have the support of your team of animals. There are some animals working with you. There is a lot of animals working with you. but you are fierce, and they're saying congratulating on you to keep the focus on where you are going, but also to just bring a gentleness to it and be gentle with yourself. That's what they're saying, that it's okay to be determined and focused. There is nothing wrong with that, but also have some downtime. And they're saying, I'm hearing you are a hero for others, so you're an inspiration to others, so just know that. Right, pile number 3. Right, what message do you need to know? Right, dreams. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. So this message to me is saying that you're getting some ideas and inspiration through your dreams, but also that your dreams are going to come to fruition. So this is a reminder that you're in a great space of love right now and that you are manifesting very quickly. And they're just saying, think big, think bold. So that's nice. Right, messages of love for you. Right. Love and fear. Love and fear cannot exist in the same space or the same time, as they are very different vibrations. If you're feeling fear, imagine breathing in green or pink light and feel any fear or lower energies transforming into love. Now you are fully present in the vibration of love. You feel safe, knowing exactly what to do in the circumstance. Say to yourself, I trust I am a channel of love and wisdom. My higher self will guide me at all times in all situations. Now, what I know is I can relax and have fun and live in the present moment, in every moment. Wow. Powerful. Okay, final goddess. Right, this one popped out pretty quick. Oh, look at this. Aphrodite, love. So, call in Aphrodite if you want to feel more love in your life. Or if you're just feeling the love, she's saying congratulations. You've worked really hard to bring your vibration of your heart to a certain level. She's saying that there is more peace coming for you. Ah, that's a beautiful final message. So I'm going to just drink some water. So I just wanted you to introduce you to these two beautiful angels, or ascended masters, angels, same thing. So we've got Paul the Venetian and Lady Nada. So these two work with the pink ray. So excellent, excellent, excellent angels to work with if you want to work with the heart. So Paul the Venetian is just saying, he's just saying gentleness is key. Gentleness is key. Experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Experience grace. And Lady Nada is called Heart Awakening. So she's excellent to call on if you want to kind of develop your heart center and expand it to the higher consciousness. She says, awaken to the acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So we talked about balance, balance of the heart. This is what's happening. We are getting recentered with our heart and the collective consciousness. And she talks about roses. So every time you wish to connect with your heart, visualize it as a beautiful rose in whatever color you can imagine. And it just allows the beauty of love to fill into your being. Right, so I'm going to check in with the cosmics, the cosmic galactic energy. What do they want us to know about cosmic love? So I'm going to just tune into the card and see what messages. So these cards are tuned into the Palladian energy, so they work from the stars. So we'll see 3 messages from them. So first message, Empress of the Night. And it says, finale, after the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. So this is where what they're saying is you are held. You are being held in this finale All this energy coming up is just all the final bits and pieces that need to come up to the surface for us. And that we have been held by the stars. So see, she's got a lot of stars wrapped around her. So she's being supported and guided. And it is time. So she's wearing a watch. It is time. And she is saying, after the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. This could mean for you on a personal level, but also as a collective level. They're saying that this is necessary for us to enjoy greater love in the future. There can be found love in small places, she's saying. There is still love to be seen on this planet. Look and you shall find. That's a beautiful message from our cosmic brothers and sisters. Oh, wow. Okay, next chart. Oh, isn't that beautiful? The Holy Child. Isn't she cute? So it says 22, Starseed. I am a divine child of the universe. This is what they're reminding us. We are a divine child of the universe. We are loved. Look at that. Isn't that precious? And our final card, reflect. The mirror. I hold a mirror up to see and accept and love all of me. I think this is just reiterating the messages I've pointed out today. And a final message of guidance or direction for us. So what guidance could they give us, galactic starseeds? Wow. Okay, so we're back to the first card, the finale. The message is we are being supported. We are being supported. And it's a number 8. It's infinity. It always happens in a cycle. And it's just reassuring us. Look, she's holding that star there, the 7 Pleiades. She's holding us. So we are being held. Just know this. So I'm just going to show you these flowers, and I'm just asking you now to close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and just visualize a beautiful flower within your heart. See your wings open, and just, if there is one wish you could have right now, one wish of fulfillment, so whether it's peace of mind, if it's just a feeling of love, open your heart to this truth and invite this in and say thank you. And now the flower, visualize in your flower 3 things you are grateful for. So if it is a person, a feeling, a situation, just say thank you for, and just see it in within your heart space now. Great. So once you've done this, keep your heart open your eyes, and we're going to do a final transmission. And a transmission is you're going to hear a message from the mighty elihum. So I'm going to hold that there so that you can feel the frequency of their light. So just tune within your portal of your heart. Be open to this message. Dear children of the light, we are here with you now, surrounding you with unconditional divine love. Know that we, as beings of light, never look upon you as small. We see you as bright stars in the universe, like our other collective children. Know that you are perfect, whole, and complete as you are. Know that we smile at your endeavors. Know that we walk your path with you every step of the way. You are not alone. You are supported, you are guided, and you are strengthened by our love. The great cosmic love. Know that this is unity consciousness stepping forward and welcoming you in the brand new way of being. Welcome, my dear children. I am elihum, mighty Orion, and my beautiful twin ray, Angelica, welcome you to this new sphere of light, and so it is. So I just want to thank everybody for being with me and watching the replay. The light in me honors the light in you. And I just want you to please share this video, because the more we're able to share the love and the light, the more it's able to move in this world. And the Elohim are saying, thank you for listening. And do talk about it to other people. Like say, hey, do you realize there are angels that even though they're close to the Creator, they come down and they speak to us. So I want to just put this back. I'm just going to do a final message and then we will close. So I'm going to use the Oracle of Light. Final message. This is our final message. So it's called the Divine Grace 32, the Law of Efficiency. And I'm going to read the book because that is the message I'm getting, number 32. And then we are done. We're a bit long today, but I think you can never talk not enough about love. Right, so this is the card. It is time your life became easier. It is time for you to walk the way of divine grace with trust, simplicity, and acceptance. You do not have to try and make things happen. You are gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it's meant to be. Surrender your struggles now as you allow life to serve with you loving kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead to the best results. The law of efficiency is also sometimes known as the path of least resistance. We must find the strength that comes from letting go and trusting that the universe knows what it is doing. It takes spiritual maturity to cede to wisdom greater than your own immediate understanding. Then you are surfing the wave rather than swimming against the current. How efficient to work with life and its cycles rather than believing you must struggle and strain to be heard, loved, and rewarded and inspired. You have a maturity within you. Trust now and trust that all will come in time. This is an invocation for all of us. I call upon the loving grace and master intelligence of the universe through the law of efficiency in the path of least resistance. Please bless and guide me now in all ways for maximum success, joy, and divinely inspired fulfillment. May all beings be assisted through the divine mercy to discover the path of grace and divine efficiency. Through my own free will and unconditional love and divine grace, so be it. Beautiful. So that's the final message. Take care, everybody, and please leave a comment below to just let me know how this energy serves you. All right, thank you. Bye.